Hi, Thursday. Welcome to our wonderful people inside the room, Nikki and Karen. We've got our Thursday session today, and I thought it would be fun. I had a couple of people asking me, when are we going to do card readings again? So I wanted to do a session every week that is an oracle card session for you guys. But I thought I would switch it up a little bit, and we would do something a little bit different. Yay. Okay, so we're on Thursday now. So what I wanted to do is give you something to think about for the weekend, something to move forward into next week. And always I like to think about how we can kind of playfully do these sessions as well. So we're trying something new. I have three. It's kind of like the 1, 2, 3 principle that we used to do before. Before we do our daily accountability, we're going to pull some messages for going into the weekend and for the week ahead. So I have 3 sets of oracle decks in front of me, and what I'm going to do is if anybody has a question or they want a message of some kind or some sort of direction, what we're going to do today, which I thought would be fun, is we would do the 1, 2 or 3 option, and then we would see what comes up for you, is as in the messages for the 1, 2 and 3. So I've got 3 decks of cards. One is very much focused around wisdom. One is focused around messages that you need to hear, personal messages. And one is focused again around personal messages. They're all personal messages really, but one is more about finance. So we've got a kind of general life. We've got a, oh interesting Nikki, we've got a sort of messages from within, and we have a finance one. So the first one, I'm gonna pull each card, and then we're gonna go through them at the end. And if anybody would want a personal card pulled for them right now, I'm happy to do that too. So we'll do this. Okay. Okay, so we've got our number 1. Got our number 2. And we've got our number 3 coming up. So think about a card, think about 1, 2 or 3, which one is pulling towards you, which one is resonating with you, and it could be more than one card as well. So these are simple oracle cards, but if you are drawn to a particular number or numbers, then that would be your message. And we have our 3. Okay. So if you picked card number 1, you need to focus on the shine. So may you be a lighthouse. Now, for me, this is about if you're stepping into something that okay. So whoever wants this card, whoever picked number 1, there's something like, I feel like this, like, don't let people dull your sparkle. I kind of hate that. It sounds really Barbie-ish. But don't let people dull your sparkle. There's something that you want to do, and there's something that you want to step into, but you are hearing or listening from other people like, that's not very good, or why would you want to do that, or something like that. You know, like you're super excited about something, and you're feeling like you're not getting the support around you from the people that you would like to have support from. And the message is, be your own lighthouse. You shine for yourself. You don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need anyone else to tell you, yes, you should go for it. You don't need anyone else to do this for you. You need to be your own cheerleader. You need to shine. You need to be your own lighthouse. And whatever you're thinking of stepping into, it's time to step into it. The next message, if you picked card number 2, is love is not loyalty at the expense of losing yourself. So somebody here, love is not loyalty at the expense of losing yourself. Somebody here, again, it's a very lack of support. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody picked 1 and 2 together, because again, this is a very similar tone. So what this means is, I feel like someone's being gaslighted a little bit. Like it's a kind of like, yeah situation, yeah, you know, like that's great, but what about me? And they're very focused on themselves and maybe a little bit less on you. And when you do that, you kind of give people power to, I'm not going to say try to change you, no one can change you, but you give people the power to kind of say, you're more important than I am, and they're not. We're all equally as important as each other, and this is a very important message. So I would say it's something in a relationship, it's something to do, it could be something with a client, it could be something in a personal relationship, it could be something with family, but this message for you, if you picked number 2, is basically saying you are equally as important as everybody else, and you deserve good things in life too, and don't let anyone try to change you. So if somebody you feel is like saying, oh, you should be more like this, or you should do that, or you should have this, then definitely it's something that you want to kind of take away. Karen, is anyone having trouble hearing Michelle? I think I'm okay. I think I'm on. But don't worry, there is a replay. And then the third card is we are each responsible for the thoughts we think. Okay, so this is very much centered around money and abundance and finances for you. So I felt like the first one was more about work. The second one here was more about personal relationships, and this one is more about finance. So we are each responsible for the thoughts that we think. When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with source. Source in this sense is the energy, or I guess it's the source. To me is like the universe. It's the exterior world, the environment. The only thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment with which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Okay, so this is actually a really important message. The only thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment. So it's saying lead by example, embody that. It's almost like saying, don't be a little bit of a hypocrite. So that's like saying, imagine like when you say to your kid, oh, eat your vegetables because they're healthy, and then you're sat there eating a bar of chocolate. I have done that once or twice. But it's kind of like practice what you preach. This is the message for you. You have to practice what you preach. Others may observe, then desire, and work to achieve, but you cannot give it to them. So you're responsible for your own outcomes, okay? And this is about taking responsibility. So you have to take responsibility. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things they choose as the object of their attention. So if you have found your mind wandering and drifting into other things that are not serving you, that are not good for you, that are a little bit toxic, that err on the side of worry, or caution more than abundance, and bravery and courage, then you need to change your trajectory. You need to change the way you're thinking. Okay, so those were the messages for today. If you resonated with any of them, do let me know if you're watching the replay in the comments. And that was today's session. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here in the Morning Mindset Room on Sunday. But for now, get your journals ready. It's time to do our daily accountability, our non-negotiable daily accountability session. So get your journals ready and let's get started. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before, thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily CoCreate session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.